5th annual meeting of the Tallahassee Black Republicans.
Now, I'm pissed. Royally pissed. We're not getting our message out, obviously. Now, people think that black voters are a monolith. We're not a monolith. Now, to speak more on diversity, I present tonight's speaker, Mr. Douglas Jackson. Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, I'm pissed. I am royally pissed. We're not a monolith. We come in all different shapes and sizes.
Yes, we do.
But I can't think of a better person to speak on diversity amongst black Republicans than this gentleman right here, all the way from Orlando, my good friend, Arthur Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here, Brother Arthur.
However, I am pissed. Royally pissed.
Indeed, indeed.
All right.
We are not a monolith. Democrats may be cool, but they ain't practical.
There you go.
Sorry to interrupt. Someone's white wife is here to pick them up?
Okay. Was her name Emily?
Family, welcome to Irvington Unbound, the official newsletter of the Sheridan St Block Association. I'm your host, Jay, and I hope you're feeling better than a hobo in a bubble bath. Let's get to work. In cannabis legalization news, February was an intense month. If you've been paying any attention to the forces that have been keeping marijuana as an illegal Schedule I drug, then you know they have been working overtime. Not only has there been the most recent videos, but I also did a panel at Raritan College with Senator Rice and Assembly Reps Holly and McKnight. There's a video forthcoming, but Senator Rice spoke of wanting 20 years of research, while he and Holly stated that legalization likely wouldn't be happening this year. Credits where it's due. Assemblyman Holly, friend of the show, is actively fighting for equity in the bill, keeping to his word. Respect. In Block News, thank you guys. Thank you so much for your encouragement. I couldn't do what I'm doing without your support, and you guys have been top-notch. Thank you. In Township news, the mayor will be meeting with the head of the New Jersey Marijuana Minority Alliance next week. After the last 2 years of pestering, we're very positive about the meeting, but also with it being an election year, there's no expectation of any sort of announcement until after May. The directors' meeting was sparse. We were literally out of there before 7:30, but the mail complaints just keep coming. And to be honest, there is little to nothing that the electeds can do. The post office has been being sabotaged for the last couple of decades to make way for private companies such as FedEx and Amazon to push the organization out of the market. Sorry, folks. The township can take care of trees down by county roads, in case you didn't know that. In state news, the gun issue has been everyone's favorite issue for the last few weeks. Fun fact about the shooting in Florida that sparked all of this. Not only did the FBI fail, but the sheriff's office super failed. They had at least 50 or almost 50 complaints up to the shooting, and there are reports 4 officers just sit around doing nothing and looking at each other. This was a fail at every level, but when propagandists see an opportunity to manipulate people, assholes are gonna asshole. I say this because the state government really tried pushing about almost 10 new laws in the state that already has tons of strict gun laws. State lawmakers are also pushing for a Black Lives Matter week. The SJWs are just having a ball right now, but it's not all bad because the push to restore voting rights to inmates and convicts is gaining momentum, so that's a good thing. Now, you didn't hear this here, but every year lawmakers, lawyers, lobbyists, and special interest reps hop on a train to go to Washington, D.C. It's called the Chamber Train. I first learned of this as Verizon workers were on strike, and I stood out in the cold to give people who looked at me as if something stuck on the bottom of their shoe literature. Fun times. But it is an event that takes place every year that you likely didn't know existed, so this show is making you smarter. You're welcome. Nationally, Trump is doing a tariff, fancy word for tax, on steel, which will raise the prices everywhere according to detractors. The president is confident in his ability to win a trade war. I'm not sure what that will look like, so I have no intentions of speculating. President Trump has been spewing a ton of word diarrhea and flipping on positions like a dolphin with a fish on its nose. So as soon as he starts signing more laws is when we'll return to that madness. I want to wrap this up with South Africa. Allegedly, there's been this pushing out of the white populace with reports of farm attacks and beatings. The term white genocide is being used, and I find the entire ordeal heartbreaking. See, I'm not African. I have no say in the history nor the future of that land, neither do I want it. But I am pointing out this situation because it reaffirms my stance elsewhere. As the debate for marijuana legalization rages on, Senator Rice is stuck on one phrase: social justice. The DPA and NJUMR use the term racial justice. I just despise that position because, at least to me, it's simply about justice. If South African blacks are terrorizing the white residents, how could I possibly ever want them to succeed? Race doesn't determine if someone's a decent person. That mentality gets me plenty of grief in the black community, yet I see blind allegiance to anything as a detriment that leaves one open to manipulation. And looking around urban communities all over this country, yes, not just Irvington, where churches are surrounded by slums, hair supply shops, liquor and dollar stores decorate every corner, and tons of money laundering operations pretending to be legitimate small businesses give me the impression that I'm correct in my caution. Anyways, I've run my mouth long enough. Thank you so much for watching. Please do all the YouTube things. Like, sub, share, speak. I've been kicking out videos at a much higher rate, but that's because I love you and I want you to have all the information. New subs, what's up? Thank you guys so much for coming and taking a part of this. You're family now, so enjoy the channel and make yourselves at home. Mi casa es su casa. Until the next video, love.
I need someone to show me my place.